This is Dirt McTurd.
And this is Dylan.
And you're listening to Blackin' Out with Denver and Derek. Drink 'em! Welcome to the Get Fucked Garage.
And we're here to fuck up your car.
I keyed your fucking car while you were listening to my podcast. Hell yeah. Alright. I think we got pretty much the same old shit that we were going to continue doing every fucking week.
Except we're running on all cylinders. That was another mechanic joke.
Enough with your fucking mechanic jokes.
Got them all day.
Well, now we're here. How's the cosmic family?
Great.
Doing good?
I'm getting emails almost daily trying to get sucked in. No, man, it's good.
I went to sign up the other day whenever I bought science fiction.
Yep.
And I went to sign up to join the cosmic family and enter the inner sanctum. And they were like, "You're already signed up, dude." And I was like, "What?" So,
you talked to them?
Well, no, I signed up and they were like, "You're already a member."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh." And I didn't have the email button clicked to receive the email. So
I've done that with signing in like record label stores and shit.
Oh yeah,
it's like you're already like, oh, okay.
This account already exists.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck, what was my account?
Yeah, and like,
or what was my password?
Right. Oh, I have so many fucking.
I've already went through like I've had like fucking 4 emails and shit, like not remembering the passwords and shit.
Yeah. That shit's a bummer. I try to write that stuff down, but
yeah, I got it all written down, but some of it's not up to date.
Makes you feel like a 50-year-old man whenever they got the post-it note on their their computer screen that's got all their passwords and shit on it, and you're like, hey.
I do. I got it in the dresser drawer at the bottom, like when I'm up there, like on my laptop.
Yeah.
And it's like password. I'm like, fuck. And I pull it out and it's right there. All right.
All right. We're rolling.
Thought I was gonna say it too, didn't you, bastard?
Yeah. So, didn't you roofie yourself once?
I don't know. What do you mean?
I think that you told me a story before that you roofied yourself.
It sounds
you
real.
You got roofies, and instead of going out there and
I gave them to myself and passed out. Yeah.
It's all coming back.
I'm trying to remember where I was at.
Oh yeah.
But I was like, I'm gonna fucking get drunk and take these and pass out and see if anyone takes advantage of me. Because there was a better chance of that. I don't know why I thought that, but I was like, if I get passed out, then I'm definitely gonna get banged.
Oh,
but that's like. It's fucking stupid.
I don't know. You told me about it before. You're like, "Hey, we got roofies," and I was like, "Why?" Yeah. And you're like, "Because we're gonna drink them."
Yeah, we're gonna take them, dude. Get roofied.
Yeah, we're gonna roofie ourselves. Did you wait? Well, you probably don't fucking remember.
I honestly can't. Where did I get those? No, I remember it, but I don't remember who I was with and where I went. But I think it was like just a normal get drunk and passing out thing.
It didn't feel any different than your normal
woke up
blacking out.
Yeah, all right, I guess I'll go home.
Like you didn't remember like it wasn't a bigger gap or anything like that?
No.
Do you think it was like an?
It might not have been like the true roofies.
Oh yeah.
I think it was something. It was something like that'll if you drink with it, you're gonna get you're gonna pass out or something.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know what the fuck I was doing.
That's the perfect way to use it.
It was all about experience.
Yeah, it's all like, I want to know, and nobody's going to do it to me.
And that's just a little piece of our roaring 20s.
We can podcast about those all day long.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was before microwaves.
Before microwavable bacon, we used to roofie ourselves.
This was before Netflix.
Huh? Yeah, I bet it was. Now there's Netflix, there's no need to roofie yourself.
Nope.
You're not going to remember what you watched anyways.
There's so many things.
Yeah.
I get so tired of Netflix.
Yeah, it's useless to me.
Every great once in a while something comes on, you're like, fuck yeah, and then it's like...
Then you see it, and Netflix is useless for another 3 months.
Yeah. Yeah, all you do is like, you get on there and you look at shit for like an hour straight, and you're like, yeah, I don't want to watch nothing.
Yeah.
Or you're like putting shit on your list.
Oh yeah, that you'll never watch.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Well,
yeah, what are we doing here?
Well, we're going into our first album, I believe.
Let's do it.
I always mix up this first album's the band name with the album name. So, this is the first one we're going to go to is Culture Abuse.
Yes.
With the Bay Dream album.
And I cannot wait to hear about this.
This is way out of my...
I figured you was going to be hooked from the first, from the first fucking chord. Yeah. No, honestly, I was just like...
You assume there's chords in this album?
I was like, I love it, but I was like, no, he's going to fucking...
Oh, you came straight forward with it. Like, I was like, you got an album for me? And you were like, boom, here it is.
You know why? Because I was listening to it and I didn't have one picked. Because these weeks are going by fast.
Fucking Natafrost.
Damn right.
We're going to listen to Natafrost and talk to you about Culture Abuse's Bay Dream.
Yeah. We like to stay on the same page.
So this really isn't something that you put on while you're hanging with the boys.
Well, it depends on what boys.
What boys, yeah. If they're like crop top skater boys, I guess. Like,
well, when you're hanging with the men, you know, but when you're hanging with the boys, you put on Culture Abuse.
Oh, okay. Right on.
Yeah.
I can agree with that. Yeah, if you're hanging out with the dudes and you put on this album, you might get a beat down.
Yeah.
But I showed it to Rob Halford and he said, and told him, hey, this is what big time gay sounds like. All right.
Did for a second, I was like, you work with a guy named that?
No. But it's kind of for fans of like the Kooks and the Matches. Are they British? I'm guessing.
No, they're from California.
No shit.
Which is as close as you can get.
No, I guess so.
Yeah.
But they sound very British. He kind of almost sings with a British accent.
Yeah, they're just from California.
I actually like the Kooks and I like the Matches and I like this album. I really liked it. It put me in a really good mood, which is like, that's what it's supposed to do, I think.
Oh, definitely.
You know, it puts you in a really fucking good mood. It's kind of like a pop rock, you know, like
post-punk kind of shit.
Post-punk. Oh, is that what we're calling?
I don't like to say that.
I don't like the word post.
Yeah, I don't
involved
either.
in my music.
I don't either, but it was fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what post-punk is. I didn't know that.
We'll say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was not something that I would have found on my own by any means. And I actually never got to listen to this drunk. So my opinions on it are harsh. Yeah, no, I never got to listen to it drunk, so I would say that my opinions on it are still jaded, because that's the full cycle. You got to listen to it drunk a few times and sober a few times.
Yeah, whenever you give me an album, I listen to it at least drunk once and at least sober once.
Right.
And the drunk is always better.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always better. And really, if the drunk is the second time you hear it, it's definitely always better, because the shock is gone. You know what to expect, and you're just into it.
Yeah. And
but
you can't wait to get drunk too.
I imagine you thought I would probably hate this album.
It was 60-40.
60-40.
Yeah.
Which part of me hated it more, the 60 or the 40?
Yeah, it was the 60.
The 60?
Yeah.
It didn't suck. I liked it. It's not something that I would buy and would like put in on my own, but I immediately showed it to Mary like the next day because I was like, she's gonna like this. She's gonna want to listen to this, and that's what it is to me. This album is a lot like your friend likes it, and you like to hear it, but you're not gonna own it yourself, kind of thing. Yeah, and so I showed it to her, and she was like, "Oh yeah, it's awesome." And
did she like it?
Yeah, she really liked it. But she really she got me into the Kooks, and
see, what's fucked up is I don't really care too much for them.
Yeah, I figured you didn't. Yeah. I remember, I think I asked you about it before.
I guess you could put them in the same category, but yeah, it's like...
I think it was the thought, like I thought they were British. I think that may have been the thing that made me think about the Kooks.
But when I learned about this band too, like I was like, well, okay, they're not as gay as that, you know. So.
Yeah,
we're still saying gay.
But yeah, I showed it to my wife, and she liked it. And my hopes were that she was going to be like, I want to buy this, and then, you know, occasionally listen to it and everything. But she went to, it's not on Amazon Prime for free. So, and I was like, oh, okay. You know. Yeah, it definitely didn't suck. It put me in a good mood, and not a lot of stuff really does that. And that's kind of like the point of this music.
Yeah.
Some of the songs, I thought the song you picked was weird. Rats in the Walls. Yeah. I thought that was weird because that one like went by and I didn't even notice it.
Really?
And I was like, oh, that was the song you wanted to play? Like I had to go back and re-listen to it. The ones that I really like, Be Kind to Bugs.
Yeah.
Which that's a really gay song.
The two that I was wanting to pick, I didn't pick because like they had videos for it. We already talked about that.
Yeah.
Like you just kind of don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to play stuff that has a
that's already as known.
And Be Kind, that one has a video, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I thought so.
That one and another one that I was wanting. That one had a video, so I picked that.
Hold on, let me guess which one it is.
Okay.
Was it number 3? I don't remember the name of it.
I think Dip.
Dip, yeah, number 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had my phone out while I was listening to it one day and looked down and I was like, oh, there's a video going on. Everybody's going to think I'm fucking around instead of doing work.
Yeah. Yep. That's the only reason I was willing to pick that Be Kinder to the Bugs.
Yeah. I really like that song. It reminds me of Dune Buggy from Presidents of the United States.
It's the truth, too.
I guess so.
Be kind to the bugs. What is it? Be careful with drugs.
Yeah, be kind to the bugs, be kind to the something, and then he goes, be careful with drugs.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of Presidents of the United States a little bit, like Dune Buggy. There's some parts like they remind me of a bunch of bands that I know you don't like, and Presidents of the United States, because I know you like those guys. Like,
I Am Human.
Swy. I really liked Swy.
I do too.
That one's really awesome.
I almost picked that one.
Really?
Yeah.
That one was the first one that, like, at first I didn't really like it. It's not really something I listened to. Yeah. And then Swy came on. Something about that. It made me really enjoy it. I don't know. That was the one that picked me up, made me like, okay, I can nod my head to this. Or
it's a really good one.
Yeah.
Like, musically.
Right. Calm E. I also noticed, like, these guys have pretty straightforward choruses. Like, they have repetitive choruses. And so you're expecting to see the things that they're repeating in the chorus as the title of the song.
Yeah.
Calm E is like that. And it's Calm E, not Call Me.
Yeah.
It's hard to say without thinking the other.
They're tricky.
Yeah, they're tricky little bitches.
Yeah.
That's why Rats in the Walls just kind of slipped by, is I didn't even hear him say Rats in the Walls.
Yeah.
So, I think my favorite is Dosey.
I love that one.
Yeah, that one's probably my favorite. And I mean, it's the most, like, rock.
Yeah, I can see that, yeah.
And it's the most, he cusses a lot, and he says,
yeah.
There it is, that's the song. He says a bunch of swear words, and he kind of, like, bebops a little bit with his lyrics and stuff, and he's like, I don't give a shit. You know, like, I really enjoyed it, though. Rats in the Walls, though, you picked that one.
Yep.
That's the name of an H.P. Lovecraft story.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It does not apply to that song whatsoever.
Nope.
That song, or that story, is about a man who inherits a house to find out that his past relatives were occult cannibals that raised people just to slaughter and eat them. So,
you know what's crazy about on Spotify? I have a collection of H.P. Lovecraft audio stories.
I can't listen to them.
And I listened to one, and it's just been on there because I'm like, I'm gonna listen to them one day, but I never have.
Yeah. They're hard to listen to. I mean, but that's the only audiobook I've ever heard.
It's like short stories.
Yeah.
Like,
I only gave audiobooks one chance, and it was H.P. Lovecraft. H.P. Lovecraft's hard to fucking read, so his audiobooks are probably...
I've heard like 2 audiobooks, though, that I really like.
Oh, yeah?
You have to really... And they're bands.
Oh, yeah.
Like the No Effects Hepatitis Bathtub. And they do the commentary on it. Like, they read it, so it's really cool.
That's cool.
And the guitarist that they did have at first is Tommy Chong reading it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's really cool. I don't know. That's kind of different. So,
yeah. So whenever you look this album up on Bandcamp, its descriptions or tags or whatever for this band are punk, booze, chill dudes, party music, grunge? That doesn't fit in there.
A little bit.
You think grunge a little bit?
A little bit, yeah.
Maybe I missed it. And weed.
Yeah. They all fit the category.
Yeah, they do speak about weed a little bit, which made me think, like, well, Denver's all into that fucking doom metal shit now. Is that why he's into this band? Is because they talk about weed?
Yeah. No, I don't really like the talking about weed. It's just the music that
comes with the weed.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Indeed. I think the singer's, I think he's a little fucking in love with somebody.
I kind of thought that too, man.
He's got some kind of sweet...
Like it's about a certain person.
Yeah. Like he's talking about somebody and she's hearing this shit. Because he made music that she would like. I think that's why they sound a little bit the way they do too. Yeah. Some of these messages he's sending out, they're aimed at somebody and he wants them to hear it.
Definitely.
Yeah. But yeah, I actually, I liked it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a pretty good album. I'm glad
you liked some of it. Yeah.
I liked more of it than I didn't like, which is a big thing. Like, for me to buy an album, I pretty much have to like every song on it. Like, maybe 1 or 2 can go by.
Yeah.
But,
it's a good, it's a feel-good album. Yeah.
It is. It's very feel-good. It makes me feel good. That's why I like it.
Yeah.
That's why I like you, Baydream. You make me feel good.
God damn. That's a good review.
Okay. Alright. Maybe. What do you got to say about it? Tell me a little bit about the band. You like their other stuff too?
Yeah, they have one other album. It's called Peach.
Peach, yeah.
And
I hear it's different from this.
It's a little more like raw, kind of. You would get more of the grunge thing from it,
right?
But I really like it. It's if you like that album at all, like you'd probably love Peach like better.
Right on.
And they're on Epitaph Records. And
Epitaph.
Yeah, Epitaph. Has a lot of shitty bands on it.
Well, they're just not a record label that holds a lot of our interests.
Yeah,
I would say.
They have bands I love on there, but it's like
bands you love
nowadays bands.
Oh, really?
Oh, terrible. But yeah,
right on.
You said the same thing. Like you basically said it like they're just a fucking feel good band. Man.
Yeah,
I love them.
You can't go wrong with some feel good music every now and then, especially after hitting some hard Marduk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is actually a hidden track on Bakery.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear this one. I must
they do this acoustic.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's the sweet spot.
Yeah, it's acoustic guitar, and they're going.
Yep. I actually did see a video one time of a kid playing Transylvanian Hunger on an acoustic guitar, and he was screaming.
Really?
Yeah. He was playing it, and he was playing it the way that you're supposed to play it.
That's actually kind of awesome.
It sucked, but it was funny.
Really?
Yeah, it was really funny. Because you're like, oh, he's gonna.
See, I hate that when they got the 8-year-old kid doing like a drum cover or a guitar cover, and it's like, oh, it's so awesome because it's an 8-year-old kid.
Right. Here's my nephew, a sweet child of mine.
Yeah, he's 8.
Yeah, he's only 8, dude.
Like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
It's like all you did was fucking throw him in a closet.
Yeah. You basically probably whipped him and told him if he
play this right now.
Yeah.
I want 1 million views.
Yeah. If you don't master this motherfucking Guns N' Roses.
Yeah. Dude, 10 years down the road, he's gonna listen to that song and cringe because he's like, oh, my fucking cousin made me listen to this.
Yeah.
And
what does that song remind you of? Getting cigarettes put out on me?
Yeah.
You know?
Let me take a drink of a beer. Oh, man.
Here, do this. You might play a little better.
Yeah.
Kicked me in the shin every time I messed up. He kicked me.
Yeah.
I said I wanted it. Perfect. Add your own flavor to it. Yeah.
He drilled it into my head. It wasn't cool to graduate. It wasn't cool.
Yep.
Made up a bunch of lies to my mom. And then I had to go stay with Dad. And Dad's was bad.
Dad used to sleep in the attic.
Yeah. Yeah, some things should be like instinct, like playing guitar, but not masturbating. You're going in there going at it, learning by yourself, and then your uncle comes in and says, oh, here, you're not doing it right. Masturbation should be self-taught.
Yeah, you shouldn't need any help. You just gotta fucking work with the rug burn. You know, like you just gotta figure it out on your own.
Yeah.
And they're just gonna have to buy a new couch after some point.
Yeah. Play your own solo, dude.
Yeah. Toot your own horn. Oh no.
Literally, man.
Yeah. All right. Here's Rats in the Walls from
yeah.
What was it? Carcass Abuse?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're not going to be proud of this review. All right. Rats in the Walls.
Judy's born to run. Judy couldn't waste no time. She moved to the city. Well, Judy loved the boys, Judy loved the lights. Something going on every night. There's a lot of things she loves, but some things she hates. Come on, Judy. But the bugs in your bed, the rats in the walls, and the bill collecting phone calls make it harder and harder. And the rent's going up, the rent's going up. So she thinks about the East Bay. It's getting harder and harder. There's some things she loves, but a lot of things she hates. So you think about going, you think about staying. There's some things in life that you should never know. And I know you wanna stay, but I think you should go. Judy, come on. Judy, come on. Judy, come on. Don't waste
All right. Oh! Get beer all over my fucking phone.
Phony.
Oh, I got beer all over my notepad.
I'm gonna have to get some new notepads.
Yeah, I've been fucking running through them with this podcast, man. Look at this shit.
I know, I didn't really write shit until I started doing this.
Yeah, me neither. I had tons of these fucking notepads.
I bought one of these for, what, like 89 cents at Walmart, and I was like, oh, this will last me a good 6 months.
Yeah. And you didn't fucking touch it until now.
But there's still little strays of things from when I bought it, like
oh, yeah.
ingredients for the perfect pasta and shit.
Perfect chili.
Pasta salad.
How to make homemade White Castle sliders.
Yeah.
That kind of shit.
Yeah.
Make your own emos.
Yeah.
Spend $35 making your own emos when you can just order it for $24.
Yeah. Or just buy it frozen.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
Hell yeah. What was that? What's going on there? Oh no! Dang old internet.
Are you kidding me with the internet right now?
Are you fucking my internet up?
Internet.
I should have.
So,
Yeah.
there we go.
We corrected our mistake.
Yes.
So, I think I like podcasting because it kind of keeps my face out of my phone. Almost every one I've ever done, I've had to use the phone as a recording device.
Oh, yeah.
And this is, I mean, we record hour, 40-minute podcast.
Mm-hmm.
That's an hour and 40 minutes that I don't fucking really look at my phone to check anything, you know?
Dude, I hate to say it, but I look at my phone way too much.
Yeah, even if you think about it and you look at your phone every half hour, that's kind of too much.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you don't want to miss anything, you know?
Yeah.
Somebody sends you something, says something to you, that's important.
Yeah. It's not so much of the social media things anymore. It's just, like, I listen to my earbuds with, like, I listen to my music on it. And, I just use Messenger to, like, fucking talk.
Right.
And
yeah, you use Messenger, like, basically text messaging and shit.
Yeah. And I don't know. And I, like, whenever I lay down, man, I'm on my phone for fucking hours.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, I know.
Like, alright, I'm gonna lay down. That means I'm gonna be on there till, like, battery's low.
Right.
And then, alright, gotta go to bed.
I tell you what.
Sometimes then I'm just like, fuck. I'll go get my laptop.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous.
I know. One thing I noticed lately is that if I want to relax, like I lay on the couch or something, and if I pull out my phone and start going on like Twitter or Facebook or anything like that, I don't feel like I'm relaxing. I feel like I'm kind of doing something.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I can relax unless I don't have my phone in my hand. And, like, maybe playing music on my phone is about as most I can do with it.
We're cyborgs.
Yeah, we've become cyborgs because these things
like, literally, we
part
are.
of our fucking brain now.
It's smarter than us.
It is.
It has better memory.
It's got way better memory.
Like, seriously, we're cyborgs.
Yeah. This is the first step. And once they start putting this shit in our body, like they already have.
Yeah.
Because they already put those GPS chips in kids so you won't lose them and shit.
Yeah. Just like dogs.
Yeah, and dogs and shit. That just, you're a cyborg.
Yeah. You're wasting more money on it with kids, though.
Yeah. Once that kid's gone, he's gone.
Like, seriously.
You really want to...
Is your kid gonna run out the door like a dog and not come back, you know? Like,
yeah, not come back. Like, I mean, they might get lost, but...
Aaron!
Yeah.
And then he's like...
I'm gonna beat your behind!
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, you see him, like, fucking dirty on, like, a Facebook post, like, there's this kid on Highway 67... Like, if anybody knows, if not, I'm gonna take him to the pound.
Yeah, I'm gonna take him to the pound. You really want your fucking kid back after somebody's probably fucked him anyways?
I wouldn't.
Now you just got a chore.
Yeah.
Oh god.
How about you clean that shit up?
Yeah. Nope, not my problem anymore.
Yeah.
So, let the system take him.
I'll get him after dinner's done.
Yeah.
I got the stove on.
He's gone. He left. He's the one that left.
That's why we don't let him out. He just runs anywhere.
Every time you open that door to get the mail or you order pizza, he just runs out.
Can you imagine?
We don't see him for a week, and he comes back with blood stains all over.
Yeah. God knows where.
He brought me a dead rabbit the other day.
Yeah, God love him. God love him.
Yeah, that means he loves me.
He's
Missouri.
Decapitated rabbit on the front door, but that shows respect.
Yep. He honored me with 2 dead pigeons and a microphone. Jesus.
Cord still in his butthole.
Hey, so listen to this shit.
Yeah. Thanks for the beans, Dad. I don't know.
One thing that we can both relate to is we were both on Spitball Podcast at the point.
I thought it was fucking.
I mean, you were there. Yeah, I don't know if you remember it.
No, I did to an extent because I just fucking thought it was dumb.
Yeah.
So I started getting drunk and ruining it.
Right. The
Dude, biggest group of nerds.
No, well, that was the point. They started out as a big group of nerds that talked about, comic books and like superhero movies and stuff like that, video games.
Yeah.
And it was honestly a legit good podcast that probably would have went somewhere.
Yeah.
And I don't want to toot my own horn, but they invited me on there.
Yeah.
And all I did was get on there and tell a bunch of drunk stories and talk about Slayer.
Yep.
And ever since then, it went downhill. Like, after that week, because we went every week to, like, listen to them while they recorded it.
Yeah.
And then one day they were like, hey, you want to be on it as our guest? And I was like, yeah, sure.
Some castles need to be torn down.
Yeah. Yeah, some empires need to be dropped.
Yeah.
But, they were doing good. People were loving their podcast. And then I got on there and I talked about Mary catching me jerking off to our wedding song and all this kind of shit. Like,
that's fucked up.
Yeah, it was.
What did you do? What were you doing there?
You want me to tell that story?
Was you? I don't get it.
You don't get it? Well, it wasn't our wedding song at the time. It became our wedding song.
Oh, okay.
It became our wedding song after that.
Like, I'm not. Like, I remember when we used to be in love.
Yeah, it wasn't like everything just crippling down. It was like she came home and
I can see it like with the projector of your wedding tapes. We were so in love.
Oh no!
But yeah, what was the story?
You want to hear this? Okay.
Yeah.
So I used to work midnight shift at SRG Global. I'd come home at 7 o'clock in the morning and get drunk. And Mary would be able to leave work at around 11 to take her lunch break. Yeah. But she wouldn't always tell me that she was taking her lunch break. So one day she comes home and I'm hammered, passed out on the couch with a sock on my dick. And I just happened to be listening to the May album. Oh, fuck, what's it called? Singularity.
Singularity.
Yeah, I was listening to Singularity.
Underrated album.
It is. It's a really good fucking album. And people hate it because it's more radio rock than the rest of their stuff. But, yeah, she comes in the door and I'm passed out with like 4 or 5 beer cans next to the couch. And I got a sock on my dick and my hand on over the sock. And I'm just like tongue out. And Just Let Go is blaring. She's like, it was so fucking loud I could hear it from outside. And I was like, yeah, so? And she was like, what were you even jerking off to? And I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But later,
our wedding.
Yeah. Later, that became the song that we danced to at our wedding. And that was planned. Like, she wanted that song.
So you were like, so that song was like, at your wedding is like, all right, this is the woman I love.
Yeah.
The rest of my life.
They were like, the couple.
And then, like, in the back of your head, dude, you got busted whacking off to this song.
Yeah, exactly. She picked that song. Like, that was a big song. But that was the song that she came home, and I was trash, jerking off, and all that shit.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty fucking retarded. But, at the same time, like, I think it was a little romantic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full circle.
Yeah, it came full circle.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I love that. I wish I could fucking share a story like that with somebody.
It's,
You know,
most people already know that story. I like
that
to tell
makes
it.
that makes it like the story not weird. You know, if Mary wasn't
The fact that
there,
I tell it so much? Oh, wait.
if it wasn't like, if Mary wasn't in that at all, it makes it not weird. You know?
Yeah. Okay, I can see what you're saying.
If it was just you and she walked in, it's like, what the fuck?
Right, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the song we danced to whenever they were like,
Yeah.
we'd like to let the couple have their first dance as a married couple, blah, 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 and then it was that song.
Yeah.
My wedding was all...
Started crying. You
Yeah.
pull out that sock.
Wipe away the tears.
It's his song too.
Yeah. Oh, I'm never gonna clean it. God, that's awful. All right, you want to talk about my album?
Yep.
All right, it'd be a good segue.
Icebreaker.
Yeah. Now that the ice has been fucking annihilated.
All right. So Derek gave me the band Craven Idol, the album "The Shackles of Mammon." Mammon.
Mammon?
You want to
Mammon?
say it?
I don't know.
I threw away all my notes. So, all right, well, I lost them.
Yeah.
Man, I've listened to this album like, you gave it to me like 4 days ago, and I've listened to it 4 times.
Oh, cool.
Really fucking good, and I'm into them. Dude, old school. They're just like Blackin death metal.
Right.
And, but they're really good at like the Blackin part.
Right.
Like
Yeah, whenever
putting the Blackin into it, like almost like some parts, like I can't help. I'm like, not that it sounds like them, but I'm like fuck, like Bathory. Right. And then some parts, like with his vocals, I'm like, dude, fucking Venom.
Yeah.
Which is like 2 of the best things ever. And it just really got me like going into the album, and I've been obsessed with this thing. I love this album. I'm not fucking with you. I love this album.
It's good, man. I got real obsessed with this album for like a week straight. I bought it, and I don't have a lot of time to listen to vinyls, but I bought it on vinyl, and pretty much every couple of days, like I was trying to pick what to listen to, and it was this. And then I had a MP3 version of it too on my phone, and so I would listen to it at work all the time too. And it's just something that like I went from I really like this to like I can't stop fucking listening to this. What's going on? Like it got me real fucking hooked. And how you were saying, I always considered them a black metal band when I first heard them.
Yeah, see, I did at first, but then I was like, no, it's like some of it's kind of like death metal-y kind of like shit.
Right.
And it just like that's kind of where it kind of like go where you're like they're black and death metal.
Yeah.
You know. And I was really fucking into it. Though.
Right.
I haven't heard a band like this since Goat Whore that I've liked.
Oh, really?
You know, this kind of music.
Yeah.
That I've liked.
Huh.
Like, it's really fucking genuine. It's really good. And they're a band to definitely fucking follow and look forward to more to.
Right.
You can tell they're only going to get fucking better. They're really good.
Yeah, they only got one other album, and it's a previous album to this one.
Yeah.
And it actually, this one, The Shackles of Mammon or Mammon, it has a lower rating, like a lower percentage of people think it's not as good as their older album.
Yeah.
But I haven't heard their older album. I just knew about this one.
Yeah.
When I first heard them, I thought of them as a black metal band, though, and they were compared to a heavy metal band called Manila Road.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't hear that shit at all. But the more I listen to it, it's like black metal, and it's got it does. It's very big on the like old heavy metal style too, but it's just so fast and distorted.
And not like whenever I said that they're like there was hints of them that reminded me of like Bathory and Venom. Like it sounded like that, like but better quality, you know. And it was like the opening to the song Pyromancer. Oh my God! And like he has these high screams.
I love those squeals. Like
and they're fucking awesome.
Yeah,
I love them.
Some people would probably like laugh at them if they weren't into that kind of stuff.
Yeah. If you're into this, if you're into this kind of shit, you're gonna fucking love this band. Period.
Yeah. I can't listen to Pyromancer without like fucking around in the background going Pyromancer. Like
one song that stood out, like I was listening to it like the first time, I was like, I love this, and the second time I listened to it, it was like songs like was it Black Flame Divination, man.
For like
damn.
For a couple weeks on Twitter, my name was Black Hellfire Divination.
Yeah.
And I was like,
good.
Yeah, that song's fucking amazing. And that song is actually, it's either from a demo or the last album.
Yeah.
And it's re-recorded on this album.
Yeah.
Because it said like, I was reading the liner notes the other day while I was listening to it, and it was like, Black Flame Divination appears the same as it was on previous recordings and shit or something like that, you know. Re-recorded, but recorded the same, you know.
It's really good, man.
Yeah, that song fucking rules.
And then it even gets in, dude, honestly, okay, whole way through, I loved it.
Yeah.
Whole way through.
It's a concept album.
What is it, Mammon Estate.
Yeah.
That song, it's kind of like when it starts off, it's kind of different.
Yeah, it is.
But it all fits in together, and it's in no way boring.
At one point in the album too, I think it's the end of one song and the beginning of a next song.
Yeah.
You almost feel like that's its own song because it's like an instrumental.
Yeah.
Like it ends with this maybe 2 minutes of just music, and then the next song starts with a minute or so of music, and I was like, is there an instrumental on this album? And I looked at it, and no, they all have lyrics, like, so there's something on there that's just a period of time where it's like almost just solid music.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good enough to be an instrumental track too.
Yeah.
The lead guitar players on this album are awesome.
Man, everything about it I love.
Yeah.
If you're into any of this kind of shit, you're gonna fucking love this band. I already know. This is their newest album, which came out in 2017.
Yep.
And they got 2 others on here. In 2011, their first one, Ethereal Altars. And 2013, Towards Ashanton.
That Towards one is the one that I heard of.
Yeah.
And the cover for that looks a lot like the cover for this one.
All of them have, it's really good artwork. So,
Yeah, the artwork
So
is awesome.
I can only imagine, like, they probably have, like, in their booklets, whatever, it's probably really good artwork. You can tell, because, like, it's fucking great, dude.
Yeah.
This is a painting that I would like.
Put on the wall and shit.
Yeah. It's really cool.
Yeah, this is a concept album about like the god Mammon or something, and like a lot of it is about martyrdom and dying for your god and going to war for God, and the god is Mammon.
Yeah.
And basically the last song, I think it's called "Tottering Cities of Man," is just about how it all fucking came down and crumbled.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
Yeah.
It's an album you can't love if you love extreme heavy metal.
No. Oh yeah. It's extreme.
Extreme heavy metal.
And I don't know. With that said, like I'll definitely check out their other 2 albums. And I mean,
oh yeah,
you gotta like a band to fucking do that in the first place.
Exactly.
And
keep opening them.
Yeah. If I had to say out of 5, I would just straight 4 out of 5 beers.
4 out of 5 beers.
Yep.
Right on, man.
Yep. These guys.
This is something that I need.
This is a band that like I fucking like this band. I'm a fan of this band now. So.
Yeah, this was a band I knew nothing about buying their album. Like I just heard them like 3 or 4 times and was like, this is good enough to buy it. I'm gonna buy it while I still can. You know.
Yeah.
A lot of shit like runs out, like the copies run out or whatever. So I bought it while I could, and like never had a doubtful moment since I got it, man.
Totally.
I fucking love it, and I definitely want to go back and check out the rest of their shit.
This is a gem. This is a diamond in the rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rest of their shit, which has to sound just as good as this album, because one of my favorite songs on the album is Black Flame Divination,
Yeah.
and that came from a previous album. So if that song was that good on a previous album, and it's one of my favorites, maybe the other albums are better.
Yeah. Yeah, ask me next week. I'll fucking know everything about these guys. Because I'm into this shit.
Yeah.
Really good.
That's how you were. Like, I got into Church of the Cosmic Skull, and I got real obsessed with them for about a month or whatever. And then I showed them to you, and you got into them and joined that fucking Cosmic family.
Yeah.
And then I was like, why am I not in the Cosmic family? Why am I not Brother Derek?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so, like, as soon as you went home, like the next day, because I was too drunk, you know, I joined the Cosmic family, and I did all that shit. And then even though on that episode that we did, which might have been the last one, I talked about how Science Fiction, the album, wasn't as good as is Saint and Real.
Yeah.
I listened to it like 3 times this week. Not only do I think that it's as good as is Saint and Real, it may be better.
Really?
I think it
See,
might.
I haven't even listened to it.
Really?
Yeah.
There's like one song, maybe 2 songs that I'm like, I'm still just unsure of, but I like them and they're catchy, and I would never skip them.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking as I listen to it more, which I'm really fucking glad I bought it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna end up liking that one more, I think, which is fucked up because his Satan Real I was obsessed with it.
Yeah, check out that band for real.
Yeah. Check out.
I want to talk
about him.
I want to talk about that, but I feel like if I do, it'd be giving shit away.
Yeah, I know.
So
I joined that Inner Sanctum.
If you like them, go to their fucking website and just
be part of the Inner Sanctum.
Yeah, man, you got a fucking family out there, dude.
Hey,
you got a family
they love you.
Yeah,
they love you.
They do.
On the wings of a turtle dove, they love you. Hell yeah. So we're gonna play. I'm playing the Trudge.
Oh, good one.
Track 4.
Fucking hell.
All right. This is Craven Idol. I always forget this band's fucking name, even though like I went crazy about them for a couple weeks. Like I always forget about their fucking name for some reason. Craven Idol with the Trudge. All right. Hey, by the way, guys, we're doing this episode stone cold sober. I've been tearing into some caffeine-free Pepsis. And the D-Man here, he's had a few dews. A dew or two, maybe.
Diet dews.
Maybe a couple of nugs of that reefer bud.
Come on, baby.
But I swear to God, it's legal now.
Edible.
It's legal now.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Yeah, it's legal, and I want some reefer nugs.
Yeah. Why are these Reese's making me feel so good? That's right. Vote prop A.
Hey, they already voted.
Oh yeah. I was so fucked up.
I got so fucking. Bleh.
Hey, yeah.
It's cool now.
I got drunk.
Okay.
I got drunk and passed out and woke up and I was like, all right.
Yeah. We do this podcast stone cold fucking sober.
Damn right.
You can tell. Obviously.
You think we really drink that much? You're an idiot.
Yeah. Oh God, I love these Pepsis.
I got my Diet Dew. Oh.
Yeah. Diet Dew.
Makes me.
It's Diet too.
Makes me burp and shit like a baby.
Yeah. See, we just drink all these fizzy cola drinks, and they just make us burp sometimes. Maybe.
Their diets.
Get a little silly.
Yeah.
Shit.
I guess it's the caffeine. I get weird. I feel funny sometimes.
I feel a little silly after these caffeine-free colas.
That would.
I don't even want to know what the caffeine would do to me.
I know.
I'd probably shut me down.
Let alone the fizzy.
Yeah. They're already carbonated.
Nah, dude.
Hey, what do you got for me?
I ain't going down like that. We're fucking chugging beer.
Yeah.
Nobody knows in a
Nobody
fucking
knows.
garage. We're gonna die soon. No, you're not.
Get fucked garage.
So I got. Here we go.
Did you get your legal weed yet?
No, not yet.
You gonna go get some legal weed?
You know it, baby.
I got my disability all lined up.
With my minimum wage raise.
Oh yeah, now that you're making that minimum wage.
Yeah, that
millionaire minimum wage.
That fuck you money.
Fuck you money, yeah, buddy.
No, but
I'm gonna go into the fucking disability office and be like, hey baby, I was born with a big toe for a tongue.
Yeah.
Give me that weed.
Hey dude, I got anxiety.
Yep.
All these fucking pizzas stress me out.
I got pain. That's enough.
Here.
I bet Jonathan Davis gets medical marijuana because he's always in pain.
Try this Mexican red hair. It'll be good.
Try this Grim Creeper.
Yeah. No, I don't give a fuck about it.
Yeah, I don't either.
It's cool for people that smoke it though.
Yeah, I'm good for you.
Yeah, have a fucking good year or whatever.
Yeah, but no.
Until it gets outlawed.
You're gonna get tired of it.
Yeah.
You ever think people say that about us with drinking? Like, how have you not gotten tired of it yet?
You ever get sick of getting drunk? No.
I'm still waiting on that paycheck.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
5 hard questions.
Oh, Denver's got
Denver and Derek.
5. Stay alive.
All right. Only keep one. Subway, Little Caesars, or Tinkers?
Oh, don't make me pick. Wait.
That's it.
Is Tinkers like it's the apocalypse and it's the only liquor store?
It's whatever, dude. Right now.
Right now.
It's right now.
So you just added Tinkers because you know I like their barbecue.
Yeah.
Okay. Little Caesars.
Oh, don't act like you're a fucking asshole. You only go to the barbecue. He ain't full of nobody.
Listen, here's how it goes. Little Caesars.
I love their barbecue, though.
Little Caesars, because if pizza stops to exist, I will die.
Yeah.
Tinkers, I mean, I do like their barbecue. They got the cheapest beer in town.
Well, it's all of it there, like, because they got the beer. And,
yeah, they got beer and they got food.
And it's right down the road.
And it's 6 houses away or some shit, so.
Yeah. And Subway.
And Subway. Oh, fuck, I love Subway. I look like a sexy bastard if I ate Subway every day, but it's just not gonna happen.
Yeah. So.
What would you pick? You don't even go to Tinkers.
I do.
Yeah.
But not like that often.
Not for the barbecue.
They usually close when I fucking go.
Yeah, true. Oh, yeah. What time do you usually get off? It's like 10, isn't it? 11.
Between 10 and midnight, yeah. But, I would pick Little Caesars just because I fucking love Little Caesars.
Yeah. I keep trying to get tired of Little Caesars,
I don't
but
know
I'm
why
not.
they get a bad rap, dude. They're fucking cool.
Yeah. I'm never going to get tired of that shit.
So
if you ever get tired of Little Caesars, here's what you do. You go up in that motherfucker, which is remodeled, and it looks good.
There's a, what the fuck is that? A pizza portal. Pizza portal.
Pizza? What's that?
You order online, and then, like, they have it in this portal, and they give you this code, and you put it in, and you order your pizza.
No
You
shit.
don't gotta fuck with nobody else. I swear
Whoa!
to God, I went in there a couple weeks ago.
That's what I'm going to do
there,
from
dude.
now the fuck on.
Great, and it makes you feel like whenever you get in there, you're like, you see people online, and you're like, give it the times, dude.
I'm going to plug my fucking USB in this pizza portal, and I'm going to download some Zaw.
Yeah.
Whoa,
So
pizza portal, that's the fucking future.
So you-
It's like lockers for pizza, though, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. Warm.
That's cool. So yeah, you picked Caesars too, huh?
So you got Little Caesars?
Yeah, man, all the time, all the way.
All right, question number 2.
Here we go.
All right. From 2012 on, new horror movies or new romantic comedies?
You know, I haven't really seen a lot of romantic comedies after 2012.
I haven't either, but
Yeah.
I just thought I'd throw that in there.
Why 2012? What was your anchor?
Well, I just kind of thought that was like, that was a good time.
It does. It sounds like a pretty solid time.
Yeah.
There's been like maybe 2 or 3 really good horror movies this year, and there's always like 2 or 3 every year.
Yeah.
So I'll go with that because
You go with new horror movies?
I'd go with the horror movies because the only romantic comedy shit that I've seen is like the fucking Valentine's Day and New Year's Eve and shit. I don't like those.
You know what I watched today because it's on fucking TV? Have you watched fucking Hall Pass?
Oh yeah, that's a good movie.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's a good kind of romantic movie.
It's basically a romantic comedy.
Yeah, it kind of is. You know,
Dude, I love that movie.
yeah, it's good. I was kind of surprised. I didn't think I was gonna like it.
I didn't either. Well, I never bothered with it, but it was on TV today, so like I watched it and I was like, this is fucking awesome.
Hey, let's face it, the best like romantic comedy movies were like 2006 and before. Because that's whenever we lived together.
Yep.
And that's whenever we were watching like Because I Said So.
Yeah.
And The Last Kiss.
Yeah. Instant classics.
Yeah.
That one with fucking Mandy Moore. I walk to remember
Well, yeah.
all that. Well, that was way before that.
Yeah, that was like 2001
That was
or 2.
That was when we turned into men.
Yeah. That's whenever we had hairs on our things.
Yeah.
We got them.
Question 3.
All right.
It gets harder. Okay, I know why I hate Jeff Dunham. But why, but why do you hate Jeff Dunham?
I hate Jeff Dunham because I liked him as a kid, and now I feel stupid. I feel like he took my sense of humor as a kid, because I remember seeing Peanut whenever Peanut, you know, the woo kind of guy. And like, he took like humor that a child would like, and I was like, oh my god, that's awesome. But I didn't know his name was Jeff Dunham. Yeah. And then years later, he gets popular.
That's such a fucking puppet guy name, too.
It is, I know. Jeff Dunham, I bet he fucks with puppets.
Like Dunham, yeah, like Dunham should be like a pair of jeans with deep pockets or something.
Yeah, so you can ride puppets in them.
I got my Dunhams.
Yeah, I got my Dunhams on.
Yeah.
Here is Larry.
Oh, yeah, I got a lighter. No, wait, that's Ted.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
I remember seeing Jeff Dunham as like a little kid, and the only thing I remember is Peanut. Like that was his only puppet.
He's that old?
He was around back.
I thought
I was like 10.
Maybe like 8 years old or something.
No, I was like 10 whenever I seen him.
No way.
Yeah, and he did the Peanut guy.
I know the fucking mummy guy. But
I don't know the mummy guy.
the mummy guy, he's like a fucking
ex-terrorist.
Yeah, he's like
him?
the Indian fucking gas station guy.
Oh no shit. He's a mummy.
Like, I'm a mummy. I don't fucking know.
Dude, I don't know. But I hate Jeff Dunham because he's not funny. And
He's fucking dumb.
yeah, and whenever I was a kid, he was funny because he was fucking dumb. And
he
so
had
I grew up.
puppets.
so I grew up thinking like, oh, Jeff Dunham's funny. And then he came back around, he got popular and shit. And he had Walter, you know, the fucking old man.
Yeah.
And like, I just got pissed off because I was like, I used to like this fucking guy, but now I realize, like, I'm a grown-up and it's not funny anymore.
Yeah.
Put your dolls away, goddammit.
Yeah. Quit living in Ray Stevens' shadow.
Oh.
Hello, Ethel. Are you naked?
Dude,
I loved Ray Stevens. I loved Ray Stevens.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. My grandma's name was Ethel, and when she'd be in the shower, like, I thought it was funny to knock and be like, hello, Ethel. Are you naked? That was fucking
Oh, dude, me and my cousins, all of them, every fucking one of them used to do the whole fucking... Somebody be in the bathroom and you'd come and knock and you go,
the streak?
Housekeeping! Housekeeping!
Really?
Housekeeping, want me to fluff your pillow? Housekeeping, want me to jack you off?
And Ray Stevens started it all.
Yep, probably so.
Okay. Number 4, it gets harder. Okay, through a globe.
Why do you hate Jeff Dunham? Well, I guess you said so.
I said, but I'm doing the questions.
Yeah, but you
It gets a little more personal with me.
Oh.
So, number 4.
Wait! I want to know!
Well, that'll be the next episode.
Okay.
Next episode, ask me.
Ask me about Jeff Dunham.
Yeah.
I'll fucking tell you.
Okay. For the record, through a glory hole, would you rather lick a butthole or lick a surfer?
A surfer's what?
The surfer has hepatitis C.
A surfer's what?
With cuts.
This is a lot of words.
But it could be any butthole, too. Butthole.
So it could be a girl butthole.
It could, yeah, but it could be a fucking dirty bums with a lot of diseases.
It could be an Afghan butthole.
It's kind of a lose-lose. It's just like, which one would you rather do?
I'm gonna go with butthole.
Butthole?
With butthole, man.
I'm pretty sure it's not going to be a good one like anybody that's like, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah. Well, that's not what... Okay. Glory holes are not for anything to ever be considered good ones. You know, any dick that comes through a glory hole is not ever going to be a good one.
Yeah. Big and tasty.
Yeah, yeah. And any mouth on the other side, honestly, I'm sorry, dude, but it's not going to be a good one either.
So you'll lick the butthole.
And did you ever, you know who, oh God, I'm going to forget his name. Yeah, I would do butthole. I would go for butthole.
Yeah, I'd go for butthole too.
Go for butthole.
Who was he talking about though?
There's a stand-up comedian, and I forget his name right now, but he talks about how whenever he was 18, he looked like he was in his 30s. And so, Tom Segura.
Okay.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I remember that.
Yeah, he talks about how he looked like he was in his 30s whenever he was younger. And so all the guys on his college campus used to send him to the porn store to buy shit. And a college campus full of dudes is into a lot of different weird things. So there was like pregnants, blacks, you know, weird shit. You know, just like whatever fetish there was, he had to pick up a magazine for those people. So he goes to the cashier, and he's one dude carrying 40 porno magazines, all of them different fetishes. And they go, "You're at the wrong store. You know, you need to go to this other store." And so they point him out, and he goes to the store, and it's a big concrete building with no windows. And he goes in, and there's a guy, no shirt, just overalls.
Yeah.
And he goes, he says something real funny to him, but he goes, "No, that's not why I'm here. I was told to come here for whatever reason." And he goes, "You want me to show you around?" "Yeah, okay." He shows him around, and he goes, "Here's the peep show, here's the blah, 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 here's this, here's our porn, blah, blah, blah." And he goes, "This is our main attraction, the glory hole." And he goes, "Well, what goes on there?" And he's like, "Well, basically you stick your dick in there and someone on the other side sucks it. And it's $5. And he goes, "Is it a girl on the other side?" And he goes, "You seen the parking lot, didn't you? How many cars were out there? It's just me and you here, buddy." And he goes, you know, and I realized, like, if I wouldn't ask that question, I would have been like, here's a $5.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't care. When does it start?
Yeah. But instead, it's like, how about 3?
Yeah, it's like, oh, dude, that's a big fucking $2 bill, y'all.
Yeah. I don't know, yeah, if we... Man,
Glory holes, I stay away from them.
I've yet to find one.
I've never seen one neither. I thought about making a few.
I guess that's why they call them glory.
Yeah.
You got a glory hole in your garage. That's how you know when I'm here next time.
Damn it. Yeah, I do have a glory hole in my fucking garage door. Oh, god damn it.
Wouldn't it be funny, like, if some fucking...
Yeah, I come in here.
Some punk's, like, peeking in and you see him and you're like, you just fucking stick your dick in his eye.
No, what about, like, I
you
come
got
in here.
gloried.
Yeah, I come in here and I'm, like, setting up shit for the podcast and shit, and I'm like, I don't clean, but like I'm setting up shit for the podcast, and I look over, and there's a dick coming through the hole, just there. It's like, dick.
Yeah.
I'd hit it with a fucking hammer. There's got to be a fucking hammer in this room somewhere. If you stick your dick in my garage door, I'm gonna hit it with a fucking hammer. That's my fucking glory hole.
I thought it
Claw side.
I thought it was doorbell.
Remember whenever you used spray snow and wrote Baby Raper on my garage door?
Did I?
Yeah.
Was it Baby Raper?
It was Baby Raper, and then you drew a giant dick.
Oh, I didn't know it was that bad.
Yeah. That was the only thing that we did to each other's houses for like a month. Me and Denver just attacked each other's houses with
it was awful.
Stupid graffiti and shit like that. Like, just...
I had to finally say stop because my grandma had got home from church and there was a bunch of shit and snow like written bad on the front of the house.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, we gotta stop.
Yeah. I remember your mom was like, if you do it again, I'll call the cops. And my mom was like, that shit can't happen anymore.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad. We
I don't
really
know
got
why we didn't. We was like,
we were a couple of rugrats.
Yeah, it was weird because we didn't think like we can't write that.
We didn't. Yeah, not only that, but we didn't think we're not the only people that live here.
Yeah, yeah. This is my house.
Yeah.
We're playing a prank.
I mean, it started innocent enough. There's like forks and shit like that. Forks in the yard. But at one point, it got to Baby Raper.
Yeah, that happened. It was a cold winter.
It was. We had to use fake snow.
Yeah.
We couldn't just write shit in the real snow.
There wasn't any.
Yeah. Missouri, you want snow? Ain't none.
Yeah. You want snow? Make it.
Yeah. You want cold? You got it.
Get in the fucking union.
Get in the union if you want some fucking snow.
Yeah, make some snow for us.
I vote for snow and weed.
Yeah. I want a snowy Christmas high as hell. I want to see Rudolph.
I want a stocking full of doobies.
Yeah.
And I want a white Christmas.
I think we should outlaw alcohol and legalize weed and have a great family. Not. Hey, barbecue sauce rules. Quit being a bitch.
Dude, all I eat is barbecue sauce. That's my only condiment anymore. It's fucked up. Like, I crave it. I crave it like a fucking pregnant woman. Barbecue sauce, and actually pickles, too. Anytime I have a pickle anymore, it's like I'm having a fucking steak. I seriously, I stick it in my mouth and I eat it and I go, oh, like, this is so fucking good.
Dude, whenever I get a jar of pickles, I always ruin half of it because halfway through, I'll get up like, dude, I love the pickle juice.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to drink it.
I just drink the fucking pickle juice. Yeah. Barbecue sauce, though, man, like, I can't stop. Whenever we went to my mom's house to, like, clean it out and shit, she had 10 giant bottles of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce in a corner in a Walmart bag of like her storage room.
Yeah.
And I'm almost done with them, and it's only been a couple of months. Why are we listening to this?
This is Robin.
What's Robin?
I don't know. I like this song.
Oh, okay.
Feel good. Feel good.
Feel good? Okay. I guess that's all that matters.
This is the last song on the playlist.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. What's your last question? Quick!
Okay. Get rid of 90% of your music collection or walk everywhere for the rest of your life. No rides, nothing.
Walk.
Like if you gotta go somewhere like
I gotta go to work every day.
Nobody can give you a ride anywhere. Nothing.
I walk.
If you gotta go to St. Louis or something, no rides.
Too bad. I'll walk.
Okay.
I'll make a journey out. I'll be a goddamn hobbit. I'll get a poncho. I'll fucking get a sword in case I see some bees or wasps or something. Like,
there you go.
I'm gonna fucking walk it.
Yes.
Dude, that's a good fucking question.
The mobile car dies here.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck. You're not taking my fucking music collection.
90% of it.
90% of it even. 90% of it is way too much.
It's a
Like
lot.
there's a fire.
Yeah.
But I have this suitcase set aside of like my favorite albums. Even if it's the 10% of my favorite fucking albums. I'm not gonna save those over walking to fucking Springfield once a year.
They can see like a wildfire and stuff, and like you're like, Mary, just get the kid. I'll get everything else. Then you're coming out with a bunch of CDs.
Yeah, a bunch of like
Girl bird. I got it.
no hair on my body whatsoever.
I got
the clothes are in.
90%.
Yeah, the clothes are in tatters, and basically, I don't have collections. I just have some of my favorites. You know, I don't have like all of this band. I just have the ones that I really enjoyed. And yeah. I'm gonna be deformed for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I can never run in a triathlon ever again. Thank God.
Yeah.
I can't have kids because my testicles got burnt away.
Yeah.
Can't have no more kids. Yeah, I would.
If you're a burn victim, you gotta listen to music.
Yeah.
There's nothing else you can do.
What else am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to fuck my blistery ass.
You're as cold as ice. Oh man, that feels good.
Yeah, I like this one. This is one of my good tunes.
Yeah.
Takes me to a safe place.
I saved my 3 dogs and half of my fucking furniture. I got 90% of my record collection.
Yeah, 90%. So I have to lose 10% either way.
What do you know about Derker, you old bitch?
Yeah, like I'm just some like trash lost.
Quit crying about your dog.
Yeah, I lost everything to a fire, and I'm
You have to lose 10%.
I have to lose the 10%, but I lost everything to a fire naturally because I picked the fire over everything else. My family has left me. And, so, like, I'm just wandering the, like, truck stops and stuff like that, going, like,
you come blazing through the flames on a forklift.
Yeah.
With all your fucking music. Your hair is on fire.
Yeah.
You're just going. Like you're.
And I'm just scouring the earth,
deformed.
truck stop to truck stop, going, "Hey, bitch, you got a copy of Panzer Division Marduk?" Like, because that one got lost in the fire. It wasn't as good as the others.
Yes. You don't get it. I gotta get Antichrist.
Oh man, I'm just trying to like pick up on truck stop bastard women and find cheap discount albums because nowhere will hire me
They're standing in the
because I'm a
line.
goddamn mutant.
There's a family standing in line. They're like, my pictures. There's another family. my son. And then there's you, and you're burnt to fuck. And you're going, pentagram.
I lost all of my early Gorgoroth. No, if I'm picking the fucking 10% that I lose, it's not gonna be early Gorgoroth. God damn it! It's gonna be. It's not gonna be any Gorgoroth. God damn it!
Yeah, that's easy to get.
Yeah, I can get me some new Gorgoroth.
Pentagram.
Not pentagram. Oh my god. That's a good question, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, that's 5 hard ones.
Yeah, they were pretty hard.
Well, we got through that.
Oh, you got other shit? Oh no.
No, I honestly thought you was gonna pick Surfer. You picked
Surfer?
You picked Butthole.
No, I picked Butthole. I don't want a surfer with like lacerations on his dick. That's That's AIDS City.
That was a last minute thing. I was like, well, he has hepatitis with cuts.
With cuts, yeah, he's got lacerations. and we were you said surfer, but it's a he, right?
Yeah, it's always he.
You can't really put a pussy through a glory hole, so I don't know why I'm asking.
He could have like just stuck his arm in the hole.
With the fucking cuts on his arm, so I just gotta lick his cuts?
You just gotta lick it once.
Oh.
It's a one lick.
Oh.
Like a good
so
lick.
Butthole or like somebody's scabbed over wound?
Yeah.
I chose wrong, god damn it.
Too late now.
Yeah, no, too late now. I got Butthole, so. Hey, you know what? I am grateful for the beans that I've been dealt with. These are my beans!
Yeah.
And if they get cold...
You can't take back the Pintos.
Yeah. As long as I still got pentagram, I'm okay.
What the fuck are we listening
I don't know what you're doing to me with my ears and whatnot. You know what? I'd choose the lacerations and the butthole over whatever this is.
It's hepatitis.
That's Hepatitis City. You got 2 tickets to Hepatitis.
Oh my god, who am I gonna call first?
Yeah. Let me know.
Good. Derek just gave me a ticket to Hepatitis City.
He's got a ticket to ride, but here's the problem.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's hepatitis. Yeah, but it's the city.
Dude, I have seen people with hepatitis. They're fine. They're doing just fine.
They're okay, they get a little yellow sometimes.
They get a little yellow every now and then. They still get to get drunk.
It's like a free tan for being fucking weird.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Yeah.
I'll live with it, man.
Dude, I want hepatitis.
You know what? Give me a little hepatitis. Not C, but maybe some A or B.
Yeah. Can I get a little vodka on the rocks? A little hepatitis?
Yeah. Can I get a little hepabetus?
Dude, chili and hepatitis is...
Yeah. I had a tall hep A. with a side salad.
Or side salad. Hep C.
And then I went and seen the new Harry Potter.
Dude, I was talking about that the other day. I don't like Harry Potter. I don't like it.
Oh yeah, I think you were probably talking about it to me.
Well, no, I was just talking about it to Megan. I don't fucking like it. The only thing that came out good of that fucking series was that shrunken head guy that was like, ooh.
Shrunken head guy?
Yeah, he was like a
That's Beetlejuice.
Car piece or whatever on the Harry Potter movies.
Whoa. Here I am.
But, I don't know, like, I understand Star Wars. I don't like Star Trek, but I understand it. But
you understand Star Wars?
Yeah. But I don't understand. Okay, Harry Potter should end at fucking 14 years old. I don't know why people our age are fucking all about it still.
Oh, okay. Well, I kind of agree with you on that. I like it as a story, but the fact that I would have really liked it if I was a kid reading that kind of shit or watching those kind of movies. It would have been amazing. I would have felt it was like life-changing, but as an adult, it's just kind of a movie to me. Like, but same way, like I don't get into any of them. I don't get into Star Wars. I don't get into Lord of the Rings.
I don't like Harry Potter at all.
Yeah.
At all.
The one I get into the most is The Hobbit. But
Well, okay.
growing up as a kid, I watched
Lord
the
of the
Hobbit
Rings,
cartoon.
I fucking love.
I love the Lord of the Rings, but I
haven't
honestly
watched any of
can't.
the Hobbits.
I can't tell you what happens after the first Lord of the Rings movie. Like, I just know a bunch of shit happens, and he drops the fucking ring in the mountain. That's it. That's all I know. Because the first movie and the first book are fucking amazing. And then the other ones are like, we walked, we ran, we went into a cave, we went into the woods. You know, like, they're real, I just think they're real boring.
Like on Clerks 2, when he's like...
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the
It's
perfect...
like the first movie, second movie, third movie, and he's like...
Drop, yeah. But the deal with it, like, the first movie's amazing. It's got so many different things that happen, you know, what is it?
I love the battle scenes.
The battle scenes are great.
Amazing, dude.
Yeah.
Second, third battle scenes, man.
Yeah.
Those fucking monsters scare me.
I guess, like, the king that's getting older and shit, and then, like, the woman that everybody, like, is, like, slaying all the big bad guys, and, like, turns out she's a woman, so it's really cool. Like, I mean, I guess all that shit's really cool or whatever, really fancy. I don't know. But it's good, and it's a good story. But I watched the movies, and I really loved the first one. I didn't get into the others. And so everybody was telling me, like, well, the books are completely different. I read the books, and they were way worse. Like, the first book's amazing. The other two are just like, oh my god. Like, here's the worst part about the books that a lot of people don't know if they haven't read them and stuff.
Dude, yeah, spoil it.
Spoil it! Bow!
Spoiler squirt.
So after the first book, they split, remember? Like, they split into two teams. It's the council, or whatever they call it.
I didn't read the book.
Well, I mean, the movie. You watch the first movie. So they have the, it's like 10 people or
They
something.
split up, yeah.
Yeah, and then the second movie, the ending of the first movie is Boromir betrays Frodo, and then they split into two teams, right?
Yeah.
So you got Pippin and Merry and Gandalf going one way, and you got Frodo and Sam going the other way.
Yeah.
And Aragorn, I don't know which one he's with. He's with one of them. But, like, they split into two teams. The books are split into two books. So you read The Two Towers, and you read 150 pages of here's nothing but these characters, and then you get to the end of the story, basically.
Yeah.
And then you get to the other side of the story, which is Sam and Frodo. And then sometimes Smeagol. Smeagol's in there, here and there.
He's throwing in there.
Yeah.
Fucking
So, I don't know, man. It's bullshit. It sucks. It's so fucking boring.
I think on this note, would be a good ending.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
I think we need to end on something a little bit better than that, but I will end on that.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to Blackin' Out with Denver and Derek. And you need to check us out on Twitter, Blackin' Out, Blackin' with a I-N, no G. You're not going to say the G, I'm not going to say the G, we're not going to type the G.
We ain't saying the G word.
No G, no G. We ain't gangsters.
And check us out on Instagram.
Same thing.
It's Blackin' Out.
WDND.
WDND, yeah.
Blackin' Out, WDND.
And we're always on that Facebook, baby.
Facebook, it's the same.
Same. Yeah.
Actually, on Facebook, you can check us out at. No, it's still Blackin' Out WDND, because I tried to change the name, but it wouldn't let me. I don't know why.
Check all our casts are on fucking YouTube.
Yep.
That is Blackin' Out with Derek and Denver, right?
Yeah, Blackin' Out with Derek and Denver.
So
it's kind of hard to find.
Check that out for the most part. Yeah. So I don't know, all of our shit will lead you to there.
Yeah.
So.
All of our Facebook, everything, Twitter. We're gonna post the links.
Yeah. We will lead.
That's where you need to go.
We will lead. All you have to do is follow.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you for listening.
Thanks.